lot of you said, JP, stick with this album, listen to at least a little bit more, and so, JP, I shall. Yes. Let's go ahead and listen to some more Elvis Costello with Tears Before Bedtime, of course, continuing Imperial Bedroom, 1982, the 7th studio album from Mr. Costello. Let's jump into it. Let's just dive right on in. Here we go, guys.
Tip of your tongue, and I know that accusing look. Everybody knows I've been so wrong. That's the problem, and here's the hook. Tears before bedtime. There'll be trouble tonight. I don't wanna talk about it anymore. I don't wanna have enough. I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna fight. What can I be before I write?
I love where he calls out, here's the hook.
Tears at you, boo-hoo-hoo. That can be no defense. You say you forgive and forget, but it's only a pretend. Tears before bedtime. There'll be trouble tonight. I don't wanna talk about it anymore. I don't wanna have enough. I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna fight. What can I be before I
That little high-pitched thing.
either you can leave the past behind, or give me something to disconnect my mind. I sleep with my fist clenched tight when I don't lie awake all night. I guess time gave up the ghost too late, and the balance of our love sometimes hate. Darling, your suspiciousness tortures me at night, but I can't excuse the cruel words that I use whenever we fight. Tears before bedtime. There'll be trouble tonight. I don't wanna talk about it anymore. I don't wanna have enough. I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna fight. What can I be before I am right? How wrong can I be before I am right? How wrong can I be before I am right? How wrong can I be before I am right? I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna fight. What can I be before I am right? I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna fight. What can I be before I am right? I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna fight. What can I be before I am right? I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna fight. What can I be before I am right? I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna fight. What can I be before I am right? I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna fight. What can I be before I am right?
Such a cool sound they have here. I don't know why. So like, work with me here. Just enter into my mind for a moment in one ear, hopefully not quite out the other yet. But for some reason, this track, and I can't help but get the album cover out of my head too, it makes me think of this jazz band that is now moving into a new wave style. And they're performing at this jazz club that originally was a junkyard, but they've remodeled it somehow into like a jazz club, but they still have some of the inner workings of the junkyard. And it's like very, I don't know, like there's just an image I get of this band and the sound that they're creating here. It's reminding me of XTC in very light ways. Don't take this and run with it, but just take it and stay where you are. It gives me a little bit as well of like King Crimson 80s. Obviously, like I said, don't take it and run. Just, I don't know, it's just reminding me of like that time and a sound like that. The instrumentation is so smooth and yet so intermingled and mangled up within each other. It creates this really cool palette. And that's why I said last time, even like the album cover, I think is perfectly capturing the music because it is colorful and vibrant, and there's like a lot going on, but it's very reined in, controlled. There's a lot to listen out for. Neve on the piano and the harpsichord and the organ, his little whistly synth of like that, and then he has some organ chops that come in there as well. The vocalizations from Elvis, and it goes from kind of normal sounding to like in here. there's just a lot of variation in a short, relatively 3-minute track. There's a lot going on. And just the sound they have, I think, is so unique. And both of the Thomas, Bruce, and Pete on the bass and drums, respectively, I think that they create a very fun kind of groove within this that I can't help but say the word one more time. It's very colorful, and it just moves in this beautifully vibrant way. It's like letting the colors run, letting the paint, like splatting the paint on the wall, bunch of different paint, and then like you see all those colorful drips that come down. Like a crayon melt? Yeah! This song is like a crayon melt. Mark it. Let's get into the lyrics. I know the name on the tip of your tongue, and I know that accusing look. Everybody knows I've been so wrong, that's the problem, and here's the hook. Right into the chorus. Tears before bedtime, there'll be trouble tonight. I don't want to talk about it no more. I don't want to have another fight. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to have a fight. How wrong can I be before I am right? For the tears that you boo-hoo-hoo, there can be no defense. You say you'll forgive and forget, but it's only pretense. Either you can leave the past behind or give me something to disconnect my mind. I sleep with my fist clenched tight when I don't lie awake at night. I guess time gave up the ghost too late, and the balance of our love very soon turns to hate. Darling, your suspiciousness tortures me every night, but I can't excuse the cruel words that I use whenever we fight. How wrong can I be before I am right? Now, the question is, what was the issue? I mean, in the very beginning, he says, I know the name on the tip of your tongue, and I know that accusing look. Were you stepping out too late? Oh, that's a Joe Jackson joke. That didn't work. But still, we'll allow it. Were you stepping out too late with perhaps someone that you shouldn't be stepping with or something? I don't know. Is this maybe your fault? And I don't know. Let me know what you guys thought of the track in the comments below. You can follow me over on Twitter, support the channel on Patreon. Thank you as always for being here and listening to the music. Thank you for everything, guys. Have a great one, and I'll see you all later. Bye.